Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and I am here with Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2. Now, it's not popped yet, guys. It should be coming out, I think it's on the 22nd of February. But I managed to get early key so I can go in and do some of the stuff off the beta one until they do pop it. So we're going to come in here and take a look. Now, I did do the demo several months ago. And I did like 4 episodes of what was in the demo. So, kind of interested to see if anything's changed. So let me go ahead and jump in here. Of course, I do have to start all over again. So I think we might as well just see if there is a tutorial just to make sure. Now, this is where you can, all this is the same. You want to go on quests if you can. That gets you extra money if you do that. Shows your personal records over there. I think that's where you get to the main menu. So I've got the settings going. I think we might as well try going fishing. I don't know if we're going to go through a tutorial. Yes, we are. Okay. Welcome to Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2. Do you want to start tutorial? We'll go ahead and do that because things might have changed since I played this last. So, like they said, the demo is always very new and things might not work. Alright guys, we are here at the tutorial map and it looks like pretty much the way it was when I played it the first time. Let's see. You can move around the fishing ground using WSAD. So that's a pretty standard issue. Alright. Oh my goodness. Well, the quality of the graphics is improved considerably. But then so is my computer. Let's see. Wow. Pretty immersive. They use shaders for this. I guess that's so they can get a more immersive effect. But yeah, this is pretty good. See, look around the fishing ground, then approach the water. Well, I did that. Float fishing. One of the more popular fishing methods is float fishing. Select the float set now by pressing 2. Okay. 2. Whoa. The simplest way of casting the rod is the short distance cast. However, keep in mind to aim for a spot with sufficient depth. Prior to casting the rod, you can adjust the float depth with the closed brackets. Perform a short distance cast by pressing and holding the PPM. I guess that's part of the mouse, I'm not sure. Well, if I remember correctly, it has to do with your right mouse button and all that. So, let's see here. Let's do a short distance cast. So it's the right mouse button. Reel. The line is reeled in by pressing the left mouse button. You can change the reel in speed with the mouse wheel. You can adjust the drag strength with the plus and minus keys. And you can reset the cast by pressing Q. Oh, good. Let's see, reel speed. Whoa. There's lots of fish in there. I can see them. Oh, I see. You have to go to drag, and then you scroll on that. You push it, and you can change it. You can also do that with your leader length. You perform the long distance cast by pressing and holding the left mouse button. There we go. Bloop. Your next task is to catch a fish. You can use the underwater camera by pressing the U key to see what's happening underwater. Wait for the fish to become attracted to the bait. So, let's see what's underwater. Yeah, this is something that I was really impressed by, because now you can basically go around in a full 360 and see what's going on around you. I probably need to adjust my drag a little bit. Speed's not as much as an issue, but let's take that up to about 70. Okay, hooking. When a fish takes the bait, you must hook it at the right moment. Try to make the line as tight as you can. Press the right mouse button to jerk. Once you've hooked the fish, you can freely pull it into shore by pressing and holding the left mouse button. Now pull the fish to shore. Let's take it back up here so I can see what I'm doing. It looks like the drag is pretty good. I think the blue means it's getting a little bit tight. I think everything seems to be satisfactory. Let's see here. What do we got? Little bitty fish. It is a successful catch. After catching a fish, you can either keep it or release it, with each granting you different bonuses. Release the fish now. Next, select a spinning set by pressing 1. So, we'll go ahead and release him. Dweep. Okay, and now press 1 to change the type of gear. Looks like we got one of those worms. It's time for a new type of fishing. In this step, you will learn how to use the spinning method. Now perform a long distance cast by pressing the left mouse button. Okay, we're going to throw it right next to those tree limbs. Those look like good cover. Wow, that's quite the cast. Guiding the spinning lure. Guide the lure so that its effectiveness is as high as possible. In the upper right corner of the screen, there's a lure indicator. When it turns green, it means that the effectiveness is increasing. Reduce the retrieval speed to 10%, mouse wheel, and retrieve the lure until you get a bite. Keep casting until you manage to catch a fish. Okay, so I need to take that way down. %? That's pretty slow, but it is going green, so if you look over on the right, that's just a slow straight. I don't know if they're going to teach you different presentations or not. When I did the demo, they didn't really work. Yeah, it does look a little bit enticing, but I really cast it out far. So far, nothing seems to be taking it. There's a fish. Nope, he is not at all interested in it. Yeah, the underwater camera appearance is much better. It was a little bit cloudier before. Now you can reel it in really fast if you press the control button. They don't tell you that. We're going to try just throwing it right out in the middle. Not as far this time. Maybe we'll get something big. Remember U for the underwater. see how much that spins? It looks like some kind of swimming insect. At least it went on the rock this time. Well, there's a pickerel. There's something else. I don't know if it's interested or not. Yeah, this is something. It's a lot easier to see the fish this time, too. I like that. Spin the camera around. Now you can see some more fish from a different perspective. I thought he was going for it there for a minute. Did I just have a fish go after it? Yep, I think I did. A little freak. Well, maybe they're more prevalent over here closer. Okay, let's go underwater here. There we go. Nice. The little pickerel, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take it back to the surface so we can see what we're doing. Wait a minute, we need to reel it in fast. There we go. Putting a fish in the net. Select Keep to put your fish in your net. The net is used to manage fish. You can open it by going to the main menu with Escape and opening the player profile. We're going to keep him. Pressing M will open the map of a given location. You can use it to teleport to a particular spot by clicking the fishing ground number, and you can change the weather. Okay. So here's the map. Pretty cool. Now this is a tutorial map. I think we can only come here during a tutorial, but we're going to spawn in that location just so we can see. You can find all the information you need under the Help tab. Is that it? There's our tutorial. Not much to it, honestly. But, yeah, we start off, looks like, with $1,000. That's actually pretty darn good. Each fish you catch is worth a certain amount of money. Obviously, the more popular species for eating is going to be worth a lot more. But I think what we're going to do, since we've already done the tutorial, now see, none of these were available to me before, and it looks like some of these are similar to where we've fished in the past. I think we're going to go ahead and start at Jackson County, because that's the one with the mill that we saw in the very first episode. So, see, Jackson is a city located in the U.S. state of Wyoming. Flat Creek flows through it, which is a tributary to the Snake River, one of the most important rivers in Yellowstone National Park. Seems like I keep coming across Yellowstone. Happened in Bigfoot too. This city is a major tourist attraction, in part because it's located a few miles from the border of Grand Teton National Park. Fish on the map: brown bullhead, sockeye salmon, rainbow trout, smallmouth bass, yellow perch, grass pickerel, redfin pickerel, bluegill, largemouth bass, and pumpkin seed. So there's a lot more there than when I was playing the demo. Alright, the shaders are loading. Now, I don't know if this game is multiplayer, but I think it is. And they have done some changing. It didn't quite look like this when I played it back then. You really couldn't see the ice of the mountains. Yeah, they've changed this a little bit. So this is going to be a little bit of a learning curve for me. Yeah, we didn't have a dock. Okay, it's a little jerky right now because it's kind of still feeding in stuff. But once I get it all situated, yeah, I don't know if I like that blur effect. I'm going to probably turn that off. But let's see what we can do with our lure here. If I remember right in the demo, I could only get them to bite the first time I tried it off of this. And for some reason they said that they just weren't biting. And then later on I played and had no problem. Yeah, it's still kind of jerky here and there. Oh, looks like I overthrew it. How in the world did it end up all the way over there? Okay, don't overthrow it. This throws really far for some reason. Alright, we're going to try the same move that we did before. Just a straight... Oh, the speed changed on me. Daggone it. Hold on, let me do some adjustments. For some reason, okay, the drag is fine. This is different than they had it originally. You had to use a button before. Okay. Let's see from down under what's going on. I can't remember what was going for it. I think it was primarily the things like... Well, it looks like catfish is one of them. That's a brown head. Or brown bullhead. What about brown head? Let's go up here so we can... We're going to go ahead and reel this in fast because he's not very big. Oh, you have to press and hold. There he is, little bitty fella. New personal record. Well, yeah. First one I caught. He weighs 0.2 kilograms. You can keep these and place them in a set of fish tanks and let them grow if you so desire. I'm not going to do that this time, but I'm going to go ahead and... he's not worth much. We're going to release him. But if you release him, you get more XP. So you kind of weigh the differences. Something that small, it's not going to be worth it now. If we get something else, it might have a little more cash value. We'll have to see. And different spots are going to yield different species. So, and that's a small lure. So it's not going to attract a lot of the big guys. The brown bullheads, if I remember correctly, really do like it. I think... Ooh, there we go. A pumpkin seed. That's cool. Oh, he got off! The little fool got off. Well, son of a gun. I didn't hook him well enough, obviously. No, I just got excited. Well, another one could bite again. I don't think just because it got one on there means I won't get another to try to take it. And there he is. That's what I was trying to think of for perch. Let me go ahead and... There we go. Now that one I'm probably going to keep. Now see, he brings 376. So he's well worth it. Yeah, he's about 0.74 kilograms. We're going to keep him. I think, guys, if you are used to the Imperial system, you can go in here and change that. So under settings, I believe it's not under the controls. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. It's under display. You can change that to pounds. And the units of lengths to inches. The clock to the 12-hour clock. And the temperature to Fahrenheit. Alright. Yeah, not to insult our European friends, I just do not like to use the metric system because even though I can figure out more or less what you can't get your brain wrapped around it when it's not what you're used to. Anyway, let me go ahead and see if I can't readjust this drag because it is really changed. Yeah, last time I remember I had to have the drag almost down to like 30 or maybe even less. Let's just keep it at 30 for now. Speed 10%. So that'll work. Let's see if we can't get something else. Now, I don't know if you can. Do you have to walk with this thing or can you put it away? Nope. Man, I guess I have to walk with it in front of me unless I can figure out how to make it move. Or I could go to the map, that's right, and I can teleport. Oh, wow. No, I can't. I bet I have to visit them first. Yeah, I bet you anything I do. Now, in the demo, you didn't have to do that. But this really looks so different than the demo. It's bigger. Almost sure of it. Now that was there, sort of, ish. But not quite. Yeah, it's overall it's pretty much the same. Jackson County. Yep, and you can, whoa. Okay. Had a little bit of lag or something going on there. That was kind of weird. Yeah, I think I was getting a lot of the trout over on this end of things, where the bullheads were on the other side. Alright guys, one of the things you might want to look up here too, if you press your F3 key, that's going to show you what quests you've already completed. Now these are daily quests, and you can look at them at any time, but basically the first one here is going to be very simple. Catch any fish of any species weighs at least a kilogram. Well, they still didn't change that. Catch this many fish of a given species, 100%, 7 minutes on any fishing ground, 100%. So fairly easy stuff. But I'm trying to find out if that's opening up. It doesn't look like it is. That's weird. Clear sky, noon, time weather, Oak Bridge, lumber mill. Not sure how you make a teleport. I thought that would do it, but apparently it will not. And I can't put the darn rod away. Oh, I'm sure there is a button. I just can't figure out which one it is. See, they didn't have this little... I don't think they had this parking lot. I know they didn't have that. But they did have all this. And over here... Oh, and see, there wasn't a dock thing here either. But I was catching quite a few species of fish over here too. So let me give it a shot here. That's probably going to overcast. No, it didn't. I'm surprised. Well, let's see if I remember correctly. We're going to see more trout type species here. Not that there aren't going to be the other species, it's just they're more prevalent in this running water. Yeah, they like the moving water, where the bullheads kind of like it a little more. There we go. Looks like we got us some kind of a pickerel. Okay, I'm fine. Gotta make sure it doesn't tax on my... What is that? He's a little fella. Grass pickerel. Yeah, 57 cents. That's all. 8.66 inches. Definitely can grow a lot more, but I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and keep him though. Might be able to do a quick visit with the where the fish tanks are and see if we can't put him in there. Is that a yeah, it's a duck. Lots of ducks. They're just kind of ambient. Can't do anything with them. You don't have to worry about hooking them. I think I overthrew that, yeah. Okay, now we're in the water. That's the duck. Okay, the speed's a little bit too fast. There's another one. Well, those guys really like that, don't they? Alright, let's go ahead and reel him in. Get a little bit of lag there. Actually, got quite a bit of lag there. Damn. Yeah, guys, I am getting a lot of lag. I mean, I'm literally getting down. My frame rate just went down to like nothing. And just because I think there's just so much movement and stuff going on. Now, if you do want to take a look at what you've caught, I believe if you hit C, is it? Yeah. See how little my fish is? Yeah, see how much lag I've got? Holy crap, that's not good. It's not good. We're going to have to figure out something to change that. We will go to the settings and we will do things a little bit less taxing. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, I am back. I don't know what happened there. When I started catching that fish, it started jerking like crazy. And the frame rates dropped to like 5 or something. I don't know what was going on. But when I came back, I noticed things looked a little bit better. I don't know if the settings changed anything, but one thing I did notice, now you can see where we could zoom to different things. I think there was a glitch that was going on. I don't know what the heck happened, but you can now get to these places much faster. So you can go click there, and now we're back over here where we were before everything went kaflooey. I still have my fish, so that's not a worry. And if you want to put your rod away, you just press the same button twice. They don't tell you that. But at least it kept all the settings the same, so that's good. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. Okay, that is really acting strange. There are definitely some glitches in here, guys. Not sure what the deal is, but I'm definitely getting some glitching out. Yeah, because when I tried to cast it, it wouldn't cast. It was like it was stuck underneath me. Now it's back to where it should be. Alright. We're going to see if we can't get something else here. My frame rates are still pretty good. So it might have been I just needed to restart my computer. Sometimes that fixes things, guys. Especially if there's a lot of things being loaded in. And there we go. We got our pumpkin seed this time. We got our little fella. Come on, guy. We got him. There he is. It's a nice little pumpkin seed. No personal record. He's only like 0.41 pounds. It's less than a half a pound. But I think we'll go ahead and keep him too. I just want to show you some cool things that you can do here in a minute. We're going to cast this out over here and see if we can't get anything different. Probably with what we have, I don't see that happening. We're going to need some different baits and lures. And then we're going to come back in here and we're going to do see if the float fishing works finally. That was one of the things that wasn't working very well, was the float fishing. There we go, we got us another brown bullhead. Boy, he's a scrappy little guy, isn't he? Alright, let's see if we still continue to have... Nope, no issues with frame rates. I don't know what happened at one time, but it definitely, some strange things were going on. But there he is. He's a little bit... Well, no, actually he's smaller than the other one was. Let's go ahead and... Well, let's keep him too. We'll keep him too. Alright, well that's basically this entire lake. See, I'm going to go ahead and put that away. You can get all the way over to here. Now you can explore this whole thing, or like I said, you can go to the map and you can kind of quick jump to different locations. But there's a lot to see here. This is some cool stuff. Very nice map, very well done. Yeah, sometimes they overload it though with, graphics, like if you're shooting movies or something. Which, granted, I am, but I don't need to be that, cinematic or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I really like this. It used to, I think, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought they had the bridge over there closer to the wheel before. Yeah, I think they did. So they have made a few changes since the demo. This is pretty much the same, but apparently you can get pumpkin seeds and bullheads over there now. Now right here, this is where I was catching mostly trout, rainbow trout, that type of thing. So, and then back over here, same thing, mostly trout. You can't get up there. Well, at least you couldn't before. But it's kind of a cool little wooden path that goes out over that. And over here, I was catching some big trout right out this way by reeling it in over here. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff over here that you can try to fish for, but you're going to need much bigger lures. Alright guys, that is our first look at the full version of Ultimate Simulator 2, and there have been quite a few changes. So, I don't know what happened there. I think I did something I was supposed to. Let's see, F3, did I complete all the stuff? The set is incomplete. I don't know. It just made some kind of noise. I don't know what that meant. Maybe because I explored everything. Alright guys, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and please be sure to share, comment, like, and subscribe, and we will be back to do more fishing here. I think this is going to be a good game for a series. I really do. If you don't want me to do that, I won't, but I think this is going to be even better than the original. But anyway guys, as I always say, aim straight, cast far, and have fun, and I will see you later. Bye bye.